It's Workshop Wednesday on the FeckHallBahn. To set the scene, we need to go back to yesterday and the day before. Note these two locos, Small here and Polly here, pulling wheelies as they get their trains on the move. There's a reason for this. It's not entirely due to the weight of the train, which is considerable, but the rolling resistance of the 6 wagons which make up the morning and evening mixed freight. These wagons are stabled outdoors all the time, which means that their bearings need cleaning and oiling more frequently than do others. Such is the resistance of the train climbing Vogelscheiss incline that Ronnie even stalls. So it's off to the Bad Schmellern workshops, where the wagon's axle bearings will be cleaned and lubricated, ready for the winter. For those that are interested in such things, this train weighs in at a scale 15 tons, quite a lot, particularly on the 1 in 8 of Vogelscheiss incline. At Horn and Trumpet, we can see the door to Bad Schmellern on the right. This is where the wagons are all going to go for their maintenance. One by one, the wagons come in, are cleaned, oiled and put back into their train. Here they are once again on the railway, being propelled by Ronnie back to Tiefshorn. But this unearths another problem. The green wagon, the cheese wagon formerly gunpowder van, has a tendency to derail on corners when it is being propelled. These derailments only happen when the wagon is being propelled, and almost always when it is Ronnie doing the propelling. The reasons for this are twofold. Ronnie has no centre buffer, merely an LGB loop, and the wagon itself has a very thin coupling. So what I've done here is to fit mini centre buffers with hooks to the wagon itself, hoping that this will prevent the problem occurring again. This gives me a rare opportunity to use my tiny tap and die set, which is a lovely set of tools, and I'd use it more often if I had occasion to. That's the first hurdle cleared, the tight radius 1 curve at Anburg Cafe. The next place is the branch line junction, where it often derails on the points. If everything is fine here, then I think I can say, as we do in these parts, the job's a good 'un. Success. That's great news. And now on to the second stage of the test. If I'm right, and it was the rolling resistance rather than the weight that caused Small to pull a wheelie when she got this train underway at the beginning of the video, that should now be fixed. Well, that seems to have worked well. I'm very pleased about that. There is one final thing to check, and that is whether Small can actually hold this train on Vogelscheiss incline, descending it. Ronnie heads off to descend the incline first, so that she could wait and act as a set of brakes should the goods train run away with Small. People have asked me why I move my train so slowly. I don't like to see narrow gauge trains dashing around at 90 miles an hour, and these speeds equate to the maximum line speed of 20 miles per hour. What we're seeing here is more like 7 or 8 miles an hour as they're propelled over points. This is what would happen in real life, and I like to try and replicate that as much as I can on the FeckHallBahn. Ronnie comes to a stop and waits at Guano Halt. Small descends the incline ahead of Ronnie. She will perform an emergency stop before getting there, and this will hold the train, hopefully. Success. Both drivers are mightily relieved, as am I. That worked fine. So just to check, let's see if Small can in fact lift this train up the incline unassisted. First of all, Ernst, Small's driver, sets back to clear the leaves and give himself the best chance of getting Small and the train up the incline without Ronnie's help. Small dances on the spot at the front of the train, quite vigorously. I do hope that poor Ernst doesn't get shaken to pieces. That's a no, not unexpected at all, so we can carry on with the rest of today's manoeuvring. Small descends the incline, performs another test stop, which works fine, and then carries on into Tiefshorn with the train. Tiefshorn is a small station, and we always call it Tiefshorn, although its full name is Tiefshorn unter Sitzbank, which means low horn under the bench. That's a bit of a mouthful. It wouldn't fit on the platform, let alone on a name board, so we just stick with Tiefshorn. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. See you again next time. Bye.